So let's just do a review on some of the search tools that they talked about. Let's see. First of all, if you put an abbreviation like CA, it'll automatically recognize California or assume it's California. So that's especially with childcare. If you put it together with a plus sign, it'll automatically combine it in the same way with the quotation marks. It's case insensitive, so don't bother wasting time like capitalizing things if you need to. So like sold times, don't need to capitalize that. Google doesn't use these words, so it doesn't work like Ask Jeeves. Remember back in the day when Ask Jeeves came out and you're like, what is the capital of California? And then with a question mark. Well, in Google, it doesn't read the question mark, but if it helps you think you're going to get a better result, then go ahead and put that in. But Google doesn't need it. Some exceptions. I know Swinger's favorite player, Michael Jordan. You can put number 23 because that's an obvious famous number. Also, like a Nikon, like if you put in 400, I mean, that's a camera that I want to get. Upgrade, but if you put a dollar sign, then it'll know between the model number or its price. Okay, let's move on. So try to be more specific instead of just putting pizza restaurants. Maybe pizza soul, or instead of headache, my head hurts. Be more specific as you can. It does give like search results for like weather. If you put in like weather report for Seoul, Korea, it'll automatically give you that right in. So use the fewest keywords as possible. This is a key one. So if you're going to use American presidents instead of Presidents American, put George Bush in parentheses, okay, and you'll miss some of the results. So if you put double quotes on a set of words, it'll look for the exact same. So it won't refer to George W. Bush. It'll only do George Bush, like the video showed you. Okay, you can also use the OR symbol. So if you're looking for American President 2004 or 2008, it'll look for both. So use that OR symbol if you're looking for multiple results instead of two separate search results. Also, if you're thinking of something like, oh, you have a thesaurus you're always using to look up things that sound like it. Google actually acts as a thesaurus just by, do you guys know what that's called? That little squiggly sign? Tilde. Yeah, tilde. And it's right below your escape key. So if you use that word, it'll, like words that are similar to that, it'll look for. If you can't figure out that word that you're thinking about. Like the video said, you can subtract different words by putting the minus sign. So a jaguar is a bunch of things. So you can choose the one that you want. If you're looking for a specific result on a website, so you want your students to look up like a certain news thing that just happened on CNN, you can just put China and then put the site with the colon sign and then put in the website, and it will only look up China at CNN.com. So you don't have to go to CNN.com, go to CNN.com's little search box and search there. And most websites use Google search on their own website anyway. So Google search will save you time from navigating to other sites. Let's go with file types. I know when I first started teaching 6 years ago, like I was trying to find, one of the best quotes I heard was like standing on the shoulders of giants, don't reinvent the wheel. So try to look for resources to help you out. There's a lot of educational resources that teachers post up, like PowerPoint. So I know if you're giving like a math lesson, like, oh, I forgot to prepare a PowerPoint for this. I mean, you can go online. There's a lot of teachers who just share and they want to share this information with you. You put file type : PPT and then put up like geometry lesson, I don't know, theorem or whatever. And then it'll look up and find a PowerPoint based on that. And you may be able to use someone else's lesson if they allow you. So you can try that. Search for file types. PPT, you can do PDF, you can do Word. Just you have to know the extension names. If you don't know your file extension names, like PPT stands for PowerPoint, you can you can just Google search that and they'll give you extensions. This is just basic what it is, but you guys already know that kind of stuff, so I'm going to skip that. Advanced searches, I'll come back to that in a minute. And it does use convenience searches. For example, if you type in like weather San Francisco, California, it'll automatically give you that. If you're big into stocks and you want to check your your latest stock quote on the like if you have Microsoft stock, you can type in the ticker and search for that, or a Time London. Or even the scores for your favorite football team. For me, it's the Green Bay Packers. Although These days I'm torn between Brett Favre, who to cheer for. It was really difficult, but I got through it. So those are some Google search terms. Let me jump into Google and show you guys some things. Okay, first of all, if you go to google.com and it's all in Korean, okay, you can go to English. The link is right here. Go to Google Korea or go to Google English. I've had that question before. So let's do a search on American presidents. Okay, now we get a search here, or we get our results. Okay, you see this little button called Show Options? That's crucial. Okay, you want to show options. You always want to have options. So click on your options bar, and on this left side, okay, we have a lot of good stuff. Like you can search under the videos, under the news, if you want to search blogs that talk about American presidents, forums with discussions. This is really useful. If you're trying to do a current event and you type in American presidents, it's going to have all the presidents, right? So if you go maybe the last year or even the last week and you want to see what's the latest results from American presidents in the last week, then that would be more helpful than just everything in itself. So yeah, and you can always change your views. The Wonder Wheel is kind of cool and a bit more complex though, but yeah, go ahead and experiment with those as well. So those are really helpful. So before I move on away from Google search, any tips you guys have that I missed that it's like you think, oh, you gotta know this one? For me, I'm from Hawaii, so if I want to know the time in Hawaii, I just put Hawaii time and then it shows me the time. But most of you guys already know that. And that's what I was saying, you can put in stock quotes here. Even like flight, if you put in your flight number and like AA for American Airlines, it'll tell you like if it's on time or if it's arrived. So you can go pick up your parents from the airport. You don't have to go into American Airlines and to their website and log in and find out. Google will do that for you. I even check Yongsan movie times doing this. I just type in Yongsan movie times and it'll just show me in Google all the times for the movie. So Google is smart. Test it. Try it out. Be creative. And it should help you be more efficient. Okay, moving on then. Yeah. Oh, question or tip?
Sometimes I use it for a calculator.
True, yeah. That's a really good one. So if you don't know what 8 plus 8 minus 3 times 45, then yeah, it'll give it to you right there. Oh, that's true too. If you want to know $1 US to won, it'll tell you the exchange rate if you don't want to go to the ticker, the financial website. So that's a good one too.